All right, you guys. So I am beyond excited to get to visit with everyone tonight. This is an event that we love being able to open up and really go over the opportunity side with Sapology. Just kind of pull back that curtain and show you what it looks like if you were to join the Sapology family and see if it is a good fit for you. My name is Kayla. I'm the success coach here with Sapology. And when you do join, you'll be seeing a lot more of me as we kind of roadmap and game plan and look at different strategies and techniques to find your road to success, whatever that looks like to you. Everybody's success may look a little bit different depending on how you define it, but our goal is just to make sure that you have a game plan to get there. I've been in this industry for 12 or 13 years now. Like it has been a really long time and it has completely changed my life, completely changed my family's life. I am so passionate with like for the industry, for showing people from any background, from any walk of life that you can see success here, that the only person that can disqualify you is you. That if you have a why, like one reason of why you need this to work, the how takes care of itself. I'm just such an advocate for that. And so, first, I just want to thank you for taking the time to hop on here. And yeah, so I'll turn it over to Kim to introduce herself as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Kayla. So I'm Kim Pitton. I'm the field development manager here with Sapology, and personally, I've been in direct sales for 15 years. So what's really cool is you get me and Kayla. So that's like 28 years of experience together that we just absolutely love pouring into the field. I started when I was 21 years old in the industry, fresh out of university with no plan for my life. And I got invited to join a company, and I was like, no. I was like, there's no way. I was shy, I was introverted, I was awkward as all awkward could be, just social anxiety. But you know what? I said yes. I said yes to myself. I said yes to my growth because the consultant there promised me that if I did this, I'd build my confidence and get free trips. And you know what? Like that decision has helped me discover something about myself. It's helped me discover who I really am beneath the fear, beneath the limitations, beneath the self-doubt and that horrible negative self-talk that I carried about myself. And not only has the industry helped me just, provided financial stability for myself, but it provided me friendships. Like I've met the most incredible women and human beings in this industry and just a new way of living my life. And so now I just want to pour into anyone that's open to listen. I'm sure Kayla can say the same thing. It's like if you're open, we'll hook you in and we will help you grow, right? Because our goal and our passion is to help you move through your limitations and really just tap into your potential, right? Because we tend to downplay our potential. We all have goals and dreams, but we allow those limitations to really hold us back. And so our passion, I mean, my passion in particular is really just to help women step into that, lean into that, and really just, use that to make a difference in someone else's life. So, did you want to go over the agenda too,
Cover it.
Kayla? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I definitely
that's my
can.
blurb.
Yep, no, I love that. And it is like the more that, we've been working this together and just being able to see, like, it really is just that passion for allowing people to find the best version of themselves. And so I love that this allows you to open that door to that. But yeah, as far as tonight goes, we want to go over who is Sapology. Maybe you've tried the product, maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been a customer for a while, maybe you hosted something in the past, maybe you're like, I've never seen this before in my entire life. Like it doesn't matter where you are coming into this at, we want to introduce you to Sapology. We want to go over what sets Sapology apart because we're not going to act like it's the only opportunity out there. There are several opportunities out there right now. And so what sets Sapology apart? We want to go over the roadmap to success. We want to show you exactly what it looks like when you join and how you can get that extra money coming in. And I mean, I want to make it extremely clear. That's my goal for tonight. And then, yes, we do have a special offer that we are going to be offering at the end of tonight for anyone that does decide to join. So that is at the very end. So make sure to stick around for that. And yeah, I think Ken's going to kick us off with sharing who is Sipology.
Yes. All right. So first I want to know who here is a guest tonight. So who has been invited? Like who's here to just check this out? Just write guest in the chat. And then if you are a current Sipologist, for fun, drop in the chat how long you've been with Sipology. Because I know, I mean, this company's been around for 20 years. And so some people have been here since the beginning and some of you are still brand new, but just for fun, it'd be great to see that diversity. So lots of guests here, 4 years, 9 years, not quite 2 years. Amazing, amazing. I love it, love it, love it. Customer since the beginning. Heidi, oh my goodness, that is amazing. So good. All right, so who is Sipology? So Sipology is, really a heart-led wellness company that began with a really simple mission. And that simple mission was through a daily cup of tea. And that mission was to really just help, we say women, but of course anybody can use our products, but really to help women feel better physically, emotionally, and financially. So our founder, Tanya, she actually started this company during one of the hardest seasons of her life. And her initial intention was not to build an empire. That wasn't her goal. Her goal was to really just help women heal, was to help women connect, and was to really just serve, be a vessel to serve other women. And from that place, Sipology was born. But since then, we've grown into this beautiful national brand with high quality wellness products with over 50 blends of loose leaf tea. Okay, another fun question. If you, especially those who've been around for a while and a customer for a while, what's your favorite product with Sipology? I know that's hard. But 50 blends of loose leaf teas and 30 premium matcha creations. We've got now gut health solutions and so many other natural alternatives that people trust, so especially with our Health Canada FDA approval stamp. And so we're really proud to be a Canadian-led, a women-led, a privately owned. And the other really cool thing about Sipology is that we're so proud that we handle everything in-house. So what that means is that we have full control over quality, sustainability, and innovation as well. But the thing with Sipology, it's not just about what's in your mug, okay? So what we're building here is something bigger. And really where we're at right now with the timing and the position we are with the industry is, we're creating, like Kayla and I are so committed to creating a new path for women who are tired of the old models, okay? So for years, this industry, and maybe you've experienced this in other companies or just in the past, this industry was really about the hustle culture. And people are over that. Okay, I'm over that because the hustle culture is glorifying burnout for one. It's all about chasing numbers and doing more at the expense of actually living your life. Okay, so how many of you are over the hustle culture? And honestly, for so many women, we we just want to start moving in a direction that actually works for us, right? And the world has changed and women have changed with that, okay? We are wide awake. And so we're not looking for the hype and chasing the status anymore. We're looking for a real difference, to make a real difference and a real impact in the world. We're looking for personal growth. We're not looking for another hustle, another side hustle. We're looking for harmony and peace. And I mean, if this doesn't align for you, that's okay. I mean, this is what I'm looking for. So hopefully I'm resonating with with most of you, but it's also what we're seeing a lot of for women as well. And we're not looking for that competitive field anymore, okay? And because with competition, it requires that you've got to put other people down along the way. And so we're looking for true community. We're looking for uplifting sisterhood, and we're looking for collaboration. Okay, that is who we're looking for to join Sipology, because we truly, truly, truly know we can do so much more together. And so that's what really sets Sipology apart. And so what we're doing here is we're pioneering a new model in direct sales, one that's rooted in heart, community, and simplicity, which is honestly going to lead to more abundance and flow in your life. And Sipology is really for the woman who wants to build something real, something steady, right? We want something that we can be proud of for the years to come. And so maybe you're a busy mom who you're just ready to and you really need to build an income on your terms right now. Maybe you're a woman who you're going through a major transition in life and you're working on healing and evolving and you're just creating a creative outlet. Maybe you're a woman who has been burnt by other companies out there that's promised the world and then poof, overnight they've disappeared, right? And so we just want you to know we see you, we hear you. And we really believe that you deserve a community and a company that, not only honors you, but honors your time, your values, and your vision. I mean, we just want to help you really create the life of your dream and bring that vision into reality. So we're not here to play small. We are casting a new vision of really what's possible in this industry, and everyone who joins us will become a part of that shift. So together, we are really proving that you can build a business that feels good, that aligns with your life, and really helps a lot of other people along the way. So with that said, I'm going to pass that over to Kayla, and she's going to talk about what really sets this opportunity apart from what's available out there.
That was so good on just as far as Sipology, like the company and just the vision and the heart behind it. I mean, you explained that so good, Kim. As far as the opportunity goes, looking at today's world, there's no getting around the fact that people are looking for a way to bring in extra money, whether that is through DoorDash or through Uber Eats or through grocery shopping. There's a thing here called Spark where, people are working for Spark where they buy groceries for people, delivering medications. I mean, like the list goes on and on. Like, influencers on social media, like everybody's looking for some way to bring in that extra money. But what makes ours so different today is still what made me interested 13 years ago when my daughter was 1 and I was a full-time math teacher. And we were struggling financially. It was holiday season. We could not afford a tree, much less anything to go under the tree. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to get a second job or something's going to have to happen. My husband at the time, actually, he was going to college. He had worked 2 to 3 jobs while I went through school and went through college and got my degree. And so now it was his turn to go back and go through college. And unfortunately, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but teachers don't make a lot of money. And so my paycheck was not paying the bills. And so he was like, I'm going to drop out of school and go and get some, another job. And I was like, no, like you put me through school. Now it's your turn. Like, I'm not letting you do that. Like you put me through, I'm going to find a way. And that's how I found this opportunity. This was not something that I thought would just be fun. Like this was something I needed. I needed extra money. But the thing is, when I looked at those other options to make extra money, what it meant for me was I would also need extra childcare. And that's what I think of whenever I see these other opportunities. It's like, what about the people that have a child? Or what about the people that don't want to leave their house to make extra money or clock in somewhere else or, do these other things? That's what's so unique about this is you can do it in the nooks and crannies of your day. Like you can do it on your lunch break. You can do it in the morning from your phone, at night from your phone. Like it can be just in the nooks and crannies of your day, not somewhere else that you have to go or clock in or be in a vehicle or, things like that to be able to work. So I love that. I love that we have a duplicatable, simple system. You do not have to come in here understanding all things technology. You are able to either get on this Zoom or figure out how to watch the replay. That qualifies you. You can join. Like, I want you to know our system is literally like, we have videos that you can watch. We have a Facebook group that you're going to be a part of. We have free training, and you get access to that immediately. The free training where we go over different strategies and different methods and different tips and different, like, we're pouring into you from day one on making sure that you have it at your fingertips. So you don't have to like pre-qualify. You don't have to have technology knowledge to be able to get things going. It is simple. It is duplicatable. The community, I talked for a second about that Facebook group that you're going to be added to. The community is so different here, and you feel it. You feel the family. I know Kim talked a little bit about the heart behind the company. You feel that with our community groups. But just a quick question, what could, in the chat, whether you are a guest or you are a Sophologist, what could an extra $500 a month do for you right now? Like right now, what could it, if somebody just gave you $500, like wrote you a check, here's $500 or $500 cash, what would it go towards right now? First thing, Laurel said bills. Help to pay the bills, help to pay the bills. School supplies, Sarah, I hear you. Pay for my husband's new car payment, right? Money towards my kids' education, bills, help with cost of living. You know what's really crazy? In today's world, people are living from paycheck to about 3 days before next paycheck. So bills, groceries, food, paying off medical bills, utilities, mortgage, food. Absolutely, Sarah. Probably 15, 20 years ago, we would ask that same question and people would say things like, I'd put it in my savings account. I would go on a little miniature vacation. Those were answers that we got 20 years ago. A weekend getaway. When we asked that same question. Today, this is what we get. It's a whole different ballgame. Okay? I'm going to ask you one more. What if somebody gave you $1,000 right now, handed you $1,000? What would it go towards? Yeah, I figured it was about to be pretty much the exact same answers. Groceries, clothes, bills, fixing my husband's truck, a getaway or new clothes, bills. So you can dream a little bit more. That's what that next level usually does. It may allow a little bit more dreaming, but typically people are still like, no, like I still want it to go. Maybe it can get me ahead a little bit. Maybe it can allow a little bit of breathing room. For a second, so many people, when we do this and they visualize that, they can literally feel pressure come off of their chest. They can physically feel like they can breathe just a little bit easier. That's the world we live in today. And what's so neat is with this opportunity, you don't have to guess at how you can make an extra $200 to $500 a month. We have a very simple roadmap to show you exactly how to do it. We keep it very simple. Now, I'm going to go over the roadmap here in just a second, but now let's talk about why is right now the best time. Okay, school supplies, clothes, maybe a trip. Yeah, and you start to dream a little bit. Whenever the commas start getting involved, when the commas start coming into the paychecks, that's whenever the dreams start getting a little bit bigger. But why is right now such an amazing time to join? We have our once-a-year conference coming up. Guys, if you've ever looked at anything in this industry, you know whenever those once-a-year conferences come up, like things get crazy. Like there's probably maybe an announcement, maybe a new product, like I don't know, but typically that's what we got, okay? Once a year conference is coming up later this month. Like it's not like, oh, it's coming up in 90 days. No, it's like in 2 weeks. It's coming up fast this month. Also, so we have our once a year conference. We have a brand new catalog launch that's happening, obviously, with conference. We're going into the fall winter catalog, which means that we are going to be closing out our spring summer catalog. When we close out our spring summer catalog, there is typically some discounts that happen. Okay, so I need you to get this. We have our once a year conference, big announcements coming, right? Yeah, everybody's like, hold on a second. They're all in the comments. Big announcements coming at conference. We have new catalog coming in August. We are closing out the catalog that we currently have. Now I'm about to show you your game plan and explain to you why right now is such an amazing time to join to make that extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Here we go. Step one. Here's your roadmap. I see y'all in the comments. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you, but yeah. Step one is join. You join and choose your kit. Okay. Step one, join, get your kit. That kit comes with our best-selling products, with our current catalog. Like it is stacked full. It's amazing. Something else I'm going to add to that here in just a second. But anyway, step one is just join, get your kit. Step two, we help you hit the 500 club is what it's called. But all you're doing is helping a few friends customize their cart. Okay, and that means they get to customize their cart with a few Sipology products that they want to try out. Now let me back up just a second. Remember how I just said we're closing out our current catalog, which means that there's going to be some discounts coming. You're going to be able to allow your friends to get access to those products with that discount. So hitting the 500 club is going to be easier than ever. And just by hitting the 500 club, which by the way, guys, it's just 500 in sales, but just hitting the 500 club, that gets you a shopping spree, that's earning you a commissions paycheck, that's getting you points towards our next trip to Mexico. Like, it is insane, all the things that you get to unlock. But Ireland, sorry, I don't, like, y'all, I get excited. As soon as I said that, I was like, that's not right. Ireland. Yeah. So much better. Anyways, our next trip to Ireland, like all of that is being unlocked by you just hitting the 500 club. And it's easier than ever because of us having the setup that we have with us closing out this catalog. Okay. And then people are like, well, what if I want to build a team here? Like, what if I want to hit my first promotion? What does it look like to actually promote and to go to that next rank? Guys, if you help just 2 people do exactly what you just did, they join, they hit the 500 club, you have promoted to the first rank of Sipology. That's it. That's it. Like I said, we keep it extremely simple. I know Ireland is going to be amazing. It is going to be incredible. And you can join and you can start earning points towards that immediately. Okay? So, like I said, we do have a special offer that makes it even sweeter. Let me get everything pulled up on my end real quick. Hold on, let me check my notes too. This is what happens whenever I stop looking at my notes and just start talking to y'all. I end up saying the wrong country. Like, what? Anyways, okay, let me double check my notes and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, let me pull up something exciting to share on my screen. Okay.
I was just gonna say, and when you guys join our power hours, you get the Kim and Kayla show. Or any other trainings that we do.
Yeah. Aiden's like, Kayla's a squirrel like me. Y'all, 100%. Like, this is why I'm like, Kayla, you're being recorded. Like, get your act together. Okay, let me share my screen real quick. Y'all don't even know. It's so crazy in my head. Okay, here we go. If you join from this Zoom, watching the replay, you are going to, so remember step one, join, get your kit. Well, right now, your kit is going to come with, that red hydration bottle. This is a $42. Kim, is that yours right there? This is a, yes, yes, yes. This is a $42 value. CAD USD, it is 38. And y'all see that bestsellers kit, the business builder kit. Like, guys, these kits are stacked. Like, they are literally stacked full of our best selling products. And then we're putting the hydration bottle on top of that. So, yeah. Step one, join, choose your kit. The hydration bottle is coming with it. That's step one. Step two, we will get you launched so quick with our closing out this catalog. It is going to be fun. It is going to be exciting. It is going to probably be more simple than ever to help you hit your first goal of the 500 club. And then, like I said, if you're like, hey, I'm hungry, I want to promote. That feeling that I got from thinking about making an extra $500 or $1,000, like, I want that. Help two people do exactly what you just did, and that's your first promotion.
And I want to add in here too is that we have a new way that we launch people. And so we do it all through Messenger event parties, and we can get you launched in 1 to 2 days. Like, that's how fast we can launch you and get you earning a commission and qualified and all the things too, which is super cool.
Yes, it is. Like, y'all, we're constant. I want y'all to know that Kim and I, we're not just using the same strategies and techniques that we used 10, 15 years ago. Like, we are constantly looking at, what's new in this industry. I mean, our passion for the industry runs deep. And so we are looking at, what is working now? What do we need to shift? What do we need to change? We're looking at your goals. We're keeping your, like, trust me, we're hungry for you to win with this too. So here's my last question that I do want to ask you guys. Oh, yay! Rose said I'm only a month in and I can verify that Kim and Kayla walk with you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, Rose. Real quick in the chat, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like, let's freaking go. Are you kidding me? There's a huge coming up. There's a new catalog coming up. There's a huge conference coming up with more announcements, with more fun, like, new products. Like, let's go. That's a 10. If you're like, maybe I got a question, maybe that's like a 7. If it's not for you at all, that's a 1. And hey, you still got on here and you still hung out with us for 30 minutes. And I will always love hanging out with you guys for any amount of time. So let me know in the chat where you are real quick, 1 to 10, on joining us with Sapology. Tammy said 10. Y'all, it's about to get so exciting. So exciting. Heidi 7. Yep. And here's the thing too. I feel like if you're anything like me, Heidi, I could always think of a reason on why maybe I shouldn't. Let me just back up for a second, share a little bit more of my story. So like I said, we were struggling financially, couldn't afford Christmas, all the things. Couldn't, like, it was really, we were fighting constantly over finances, and divorce was even mentioned. Like, it was bad. So I could think of many reasons why I had no business getting in something like this. But all I needed was one. All I needed was one reason to say yes. And so, Heidi, if you're anything like me and you can think of all the reasons why right now is not the best time, Keisha, same. Maybe you can think of a lot of reasons why right now may not be the best time. If you can think of one reason why it is, just one, it's worth it. Teresa, I see you. Just one. It's worth it. It's worth it to give it a try. And I did see someone said they didn't have the finances. I didn't either. The person, I called her to sign up, and I didn't know it cost money to sign up, by the way. I didn't know it cost money to get a kit. Like, that's how clueless I was. And so I'm on the phone with her, and she's walking me through enrolling, and she gets to the part where it costs money, and I hang up on her. And I text her, and I'm like, oh, bad reception. Sorry. Y'all, I was in my brother's bedroom. Like, I did not have bad reception. I was at my mom's house, and my brother's bed. Like, I didn't have the money. That's what it was. And so I hung up on her. And I just sat in there for a while. And my husband came in, and he's like, so did you sign up? And I'm like, no, it costs money. Like, it costs money to join this thing. Like, I don't. And he said, we're going to pawn my Xbox. This is back when Xboxes still were worth something. And he said, we're going to pawn my Xbox, and you're going to join. And so we pawned his Xbox, and that is how I got my $99 to join. So, with that being said, I just want y'all to know, like, I had so many reasons from not even having the money to join to being really, really stressed out to it was my first year teaching. My daughter was one. Like, I was trying to figure out how to just do life as a newlywed, as a new mom, as all the things. And I had so many reasons not to give this stupid thing a try. But you guys, one reason to say yes was I wanted things to change, and I knew nothing would change if I did not do something different. So I said yes, and within a year I retired my husband. um, Within 2 years I retired myself. We became a full-time family. We traveled the world. We paid off all of our debt. We were able to give back in ways that I never imagined possible. And I have seen every type of person from every type of walk of life see insane success in this industry, and all they have in common is they had one reason why they needed this to work. And that was it. They didn't have a huge network, didn't have a lot of money, they didn't have a supportive family. They didn't, they just had one reason why they needed it to work. So I'm telling you right now, if you can find that, you can see success here. I promise you. But thank y'all so much for getting on here. Make sure to get back with the person that invited you, whether you're at a 1 or a 10, and let them know, hey, I checked it out. I listened to it live. I listened to the replay, whichever the case is for you. But just let them know that you checked it out. And and let them know where you're at. Let us know if you have any questions that we can help answer. But I hope that you find your one reason, because the setup right now, it truly is remarkable. And I just would love for you to see what could happen. What could happen. Kim, is there anything else that you wanted to add in?
No, I think that wraps it up. I just want to thank everyone for coming, and we're super excited to welcome you into our SIP fam.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording to keep this at 30 minutes.